Okay, welcome back. This is video 5 of our Homeschool Hub creation. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, I suggest you go ahead back and start with video 1. In this video, I just want to do a little bit of cleanup work on some of the things we've already created before we move on. So one thing is, in the last video, you saw how I went in and I added this assignments table here. And, there's some other things that I did that was kind of manual. I actually want to go ahead and create some templates to make this faster and more efficient. So I'm going to go here and you see this new button. If I click on the down arrow, I have the option to create a new template, and I must have at some point created some strangeness. I think that video where I clicked on it and then okay, so let's go ahead and click the new template. And what I want to do here is, and I'm going to call this new class or new course, just to give it a title. And what I want to do here is I want to set up already having that linked table here so that I don't have to keep doing that every time. I'm going to go ahead and make it that board view. I'm going to delete this view. Okay, and then, now I'll do it down here and drag it up. I want to give myself a reminder, filter by student and class. Drag that up. Okay. All right, so now the next time I create a class, that is going to already be available. So I can create a new class two ways. One is I can come back here to new and I can click on that new course. Okay, and let's say this is going to be our Dia is taking a darkroom course. And actually, if I do that at, isn't that what we were doing before? At dark room photography. It's a current class that she's taking. And okay, so now let's just open this as a page. So now what I want to do, and again, oh, you know what, I could have done this on, you see how it's not full width? I'm going to go edit the template, which is actually good. It's actually a good accident because it shows you how to edit a template. So let me finish this one and then I'll edit that template so you can see that I can make that full width be a default state. Also, I didn't actually hide the columns I want hidden here, so I'm going to change that as well. So let's hide that, and I want to filter on Dia, and I want the course to be Dia's darkroom course. Okay, so now when I make assignments for her here, that's going to be here, and I'm going to delete my reminder. All right, so let's go and edit that template real quick. So I go in under here again, and this time I use the little ellipses. I hit edit, and let's hide this column. Let's hide that complete column, and let's make this full width. Okay. All right, so now when I do that template, those things will happen. So this time I'm going to do it by just clicking new down here, and I'm going to say this is going to be Zach's finance class. Okay, when I open it up, this is where I have that option to say, oh, I want to use the template, use an empty page or create new template. So I'm going to go ahead and say new course. When I open this in full width, you will see that it is full width. And you also see that, look, those columns are hidden. But again, I want to go ahead and filter this, but first I've got to make it a class. So this is going to be an in-progress class for Zach, and the course is home finance. And then again, if whole planets had been filled out, all these things would be filled out. And now I want to go ahead and add that filter. Okay, let's take this one step further. So let's go back and let's edit this template. And I'm going to say for Dia, and then I'm going to make it so that there already is a filter that filters for her work. And I could just say filter by class because I already have the filter by student. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate this, but this time it's going to be for Zach. And I'm going to open that filter and put his name here. Okay, so now that I've done that, if I go ahead and create a new class for Dia, and let's do, again, our little hack, and I'm going to say this is her trig class. Oh, actually, wait, let's delete this. I want to do something more with that template. Go back, edit. Because we know it's her class, we can actually put her in here, Dia, right? And then let's do the same with Zach. Okay, so it just helps us save a little time here. So now if I say new course Dia, it already is that new course. I mean, she's already assigned to this course. And now all I have to do is add the course and then filter by the course. Okay, so that just makes, you see how templates just make things go a little faster. It's a little quicker to get some, preset information in there. All right. The other thing that I want to do that I didn't do when I did the course layout is I didn't add a course description. Students don't need that. They know what the course is going to be about. But I find that later on when I do my planning pages, my progress report, I actually will then copy paste the that information about what the course is from here directly into that report. Okay, so I'm going to add in, I'm going to put it at the top, but let's first just paste it here. So this is just the course description. Grammarly is helping me out. I guess it is great I still have that installed. Okay, so now I've got this course description. So later on when I go do my report, this information is going to be available. I can just grab, copy, and paste that. So I don't have to make it up then. I can make it up when we create the course in the first place. Okay. There is one other thing that I want to put in the enrolled courses. So if you remember, the assignments have the space to put a grade. So let's just say Dia finished this class. She's turned it in. I've said that it is complete, and I've gone ahead and I've given a grade. I just give the grade a 4, just so we can see math happen. Let's say she's also completed this one, and she got another 4. Okay, so now if I come up and in this, I'm going to add, in the enrolled courses, I'm going to add another property, which is going to be the course grade. Or I'm going to actually assign average. Okay, and this is going to be a roll-up, and I'm looking at the assignments, and I'm picking from the grade field, and I'm telling it to do the average of that grade. So before I put average, if I just say show original, you know, you can see it's going to comma separate the values of what's in that field. And then I can have choices. I can sum it, right? But in this case, we want the average. And let's move this up, because again, this is stuff that I'm concerned with, not them necessarily. And I'm going to do course grade. And for here, I'm going to use, I'm just going to use text. I'm going to go ahead and do letter grades for the course grade. Okay, and so 2 reasons for this is, you know, number one, if I put, I can't, again, remember I can't do a roll-up of a roll-up, so I can't access this number 4, but then also I might figure out there's other reasons, like maybe their average assignments, you know, maybe there's something else that they did or were doing, or there's some handicap that I had to take into consideration, that the assigned average is not actually the same as the course grade. I didn't really do that. I actually really probably just say this is an A because she's got an average of 4, that's an A. But anyway, that's just something that you can think about. But this course grade is what's going to carry into the transcript. And it's also what I'm going to use to report back in the progress report. Okay, so that sets us up for for information. In the next video, I'm actually going to show us, do a thing on how I'm going to plan out tracking of their grades. So I hope you're enjoying the series, and stay tuned for more.